Yo, what is going on, fellow co-creators? Good to see you all. All right, so this is going to be kind of the part 2 video, and also we're going to have some fun with this video too, because as you guys see, the Ender 3 Max did a flawless job printing up the full scale Mandalorian helmet. And it's pretty badass. I mean, would you say so?
It's awesome.
It feels great. It's super, super cool. And we actually printed it in the carbon fiber lace Sunlu PLA filament. So this should be pretty strong. And we are actually here up at the range today. And we're going to be testing out not only the helmet, but some other Mandalorian armor pieces to see just how really strong this PLA stuff really is. We got a couple different styles of filament to test out, see kind of how they each work. We have a couple different tiers and levels of I guess damage that they're going to sustain or not sustain, and we're just going to kind of have some fun with it and see what this stuff can really do. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Alright, so here are the couple different pieces of the Mandalorian armor that we are going to be setting up and testing out today. First, we got the helmet, as you guys just saw. That is printed in the carbon fiber lace Sunlu black PLA. So it has some carbon fiber in it. So we're going to see how strong really the carbon fiber is opposed to some of the regular PLA. Behind it, we have the beautiful chest plate, and we printed the chest plate in a couple of different styles. The bottom half is printed in regular, just purple PLA, because why not? The purple's a cool color. And then the top half is also printed in that black carbon fiber, and the chest plate kind of ranges from about 1/4 inch thickness all the way to about 3 inches to about 1 inch thick, and they're both printed. I mean, everything you see here is printed at 100% solid PLA, so we're going to see at 100% infill what these things can withstand. Then moving to the little van braces, the first small one we have is the black carbon fiber as well. Then we got a wood PLA, which I personally think the wood PLA is stronger than just regular, so we're going to kind of see that. And then on the end we have another purple van brace as well. So we're going to show those up close in detail here in a second, but those are the products that we're going to be seeing. Can they withstand different levels of damage today? So here we go. All right, so for the first test, we have a awesome machete. What brand is that machete?
Oh, I forget.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's a giant steel machete versus plastic. So
right.
I was curious though if the carbon fiber would hold up, but again, like I said, it's pretty freaking thin. So let's go ahead and see what the machete will actually do to a bit thicker something, and let's go ahead and get the chest plate. All right, so I'm mad impressed. I mean, you can see the cut right there. But that's it, not even, I mean, from the top, not even halfway through. That thing just kind of sliced. And stopped. I mean, it just stopped. I mean, literally, this is solid and still feels super strong.
Thickness is pretty good.
All right, I want to give it a try here. Okay, so broke off the corner piece there, and you can kind of see, I mean, the inside, those layers molded together so well with that carbon fiber. I mean, that's a pretty thick piece right there. And just broke the chunk off. I mean, honestly, if you were wearing this and someone came at you with like a machete swing, I'm going to say the chest plate's going to protect you. Like, it's probably going to hurt. You're definitely going to feel it, but I'm going to say it might save you from getting sliced from a machete. I'm actually thoroughly impressed. So let's go ahead and see what it can do now against a crossbow.
Yeah. Okay. So
call me Chewbacca.
Right?
I'm just kidding, but you know, I feel like it holding this thing.
Well, this is the Killer Instinct 420.
Look how badass this thing is.
420 feet per second.
Ooh!
And it is a beast. It has very powerful.
So powerful. The strongest.
Got to be very careful loading the arrows.
Safety first, for real.
Yeah, for real, safety first.
Everything, like safety first. We're having a bunch of fun at the range.
We have practiced in this. We've trained.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna rock in. We got a camera set up at the target down there. I'm gonna aim for that same kind of top right corner that we just did with the machete mark. But I mean, you can see, look at that piece of wood right there that the bolt went through. I'm not expecting too much. I mean, literally, I'm not expecting too much. So we're gonna see though if this the carbon fiber, excuse me, will hold up to a crossbow bolt. So let's go ahead and see.
That hit, yes.
You can see here's the chunk.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. So
you hit that, yeah, no. So you hit it like that.
Yeah.
That's how that guy.
Yeah, it did not stop an arrow then.
No, but look, I mean, I will say, look how, so like this PLA didn't break on like normal fault lines. And that just shows how well this stuff really bonded, because normal PLA will just break right on the fault lines like you saw with the van brace and the machete. But the fact this has like chunks, you know, ripped out of it and it didn't just shatter like that, still shows how strong this material is. But against the lethal 405, I mean, nah, it was quite irrelevant, honestly. And I mean, there's our arrow stuck in there pretty deep too. How deep did the arrow go?
I think he's broke.
You got it?
I think he broke.
So easily, if you're wearing that armor, that thing's going right through you. Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna stop you. Not gonna save you. Well, this might just be a little bit of insult to insult to injury, but let's go ahead and hit it with a 9mm and just see, you know, how bad this thing explodes.
Damage assessment.
So let me get out the sunlight here.
Yeah, that's a pretty big gaping hole in the back side of his head there.
So that just, yeah, look at that. I mean, you can see the layers, how it just blasted and ripped through. I mean, the top dome part right there. So, I mean, yeah, it went straight through. This isn't that thick, as you guys can see. I mean, it's barely, not even like to a 1/4 inch thick. But I will say, with all these holes in it, the structural integrity is not bad.
That's
I mean, I'm
bad.
still ripping on it. It got, you know, the 9mm, you know, rounds, but it didn't shatter the entire helmet. Like it didn't, you know, it is still, here, you know what? Screw it, see it. Still a wearable helmet. I mean, it looks kind of messed up, don't get me wrong, but
it's been through war.
Still a wearable helmet. So, not too bad. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. Got my hat there. But no, honestly, I am thoroughly impressed with how well this stuff has held up. And just, I mean,
well,
with everything.
We took one through the chest here too.
Yep. Got one right there. Right through. This is the regular PLA. So actually I might have to reload. See a couple rounds right here through the carbon fiber, but it ripped through that PLA.
Yeah.
Ripped through that, I mean, something fierce. So
against a real bullet,
we're gonna need to go a little bit thicker.
Yeah,
if we have any chance of stopping it, I mean, we're easily gonna have to double up. So maybe for the next video, we'll try doubling up the thickness, get about 2 inches thick, see what it does then. But as of right now, no, definitely not bulletproof. Machete proof.
Machete proof, yep.
Definitely not bulletproof though. Definitely not gonna be bulletproof. But let's go ahead, let's reload, see if we can put a couple more right here.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah, that brought a chunk off.
You see how that brought that chunk through? Damn.
Okay. So while we're doing our cleanup, we started looking at the blade, and actually the armor damaged the blade. It cracked the blade a little bit. So that is quite impressive, actually. It bent and damaged the steel blade. So we just wanted to share that with you.
That carbon fiber stuff is no joke.
Is pretty strong. There you are.
All right, so as you can see, I mean, by me wearing the helmet still, it's pretty beast. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a cool look with all the battle damage. But yeah, definitely carbon fiber is not strong enough, at least at this thickness, to stop a crossbow or a bullet. Definitely was not a machete. I mean, it bent the blade on the machete. It literally damaged the blade. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So not bad at all. Definitely a fun day. Definitely did a really, really good job with everything. Hopefully you all enjoyed us destroying this awesome Mandalorian armor, but don't worry, we can always print up some more, and we definitely plan to. But yeah, definitely, if you like this, please leave a like, a subscribe, a thumbs up, all the different buttons, all the YouTube standard things. And yeah, other than that, I hope you all have a blessed day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Other than that, keep creating. Okay, so it's a good fit, but oh, come on. Them damn cheekbones be a little tight. So we're definitely gonna get a little bit bigger for the next one for sure. But that's why we're at the range.